Hello. Why would you think about making a penalty double over a one-no trump opening? Your opponent may confidently open one-no trump, showing a nice balanced hand. That'd be 12 to 14 in Ackel, or maybe 15 to 17 in standard. But then you look at your hand and you think, wait a minute, I've got more points than the opener. Perhaps they're not going to make this. The penalty double tells partner, I'm not sure that they can make that number of tricks, and we can score more points by doubling them for penalties. What do you need to make a penalty double of a one-no trump opening? If you and partner playing Acco, then the one-no trump will show 12 to 14 high card points. And if you have 16 or more points, you should definitely think about doubling your opponent's bid for penalties. If you're playing standard, normally 15 to 17 high card points, then of course you will need a few more points to make a realistic penalty double, usually around 18 or more points. It's not all about the points. There'll be times when you have a long suit and can see, for example, that you can make 7 tricks in your own hand. We're in the south seat here, looking at a rather lovely hand, 17 points. We would certainly be opening the bidding on this, but it's east to bid. So there's the one-no trump. We're playing Ackel here, so that shows 12 to 14 points. And the question is, what do we do with this rather powerful hand? In situations like this, I've quite often seen people bidding 2-no trump, or alternatively, making a bid showing hearts. But here is a great opportunity to play a penalty double over East's one-no trump. Also taking into account here, the East-West is vulnerable. So if one-no trump is doubled and they go down even just 1 or 2 tricks, that could be a very good score for us. And it could well be a score that's better than us making a contract in hearts. We know that partner probably doesn't have that much. Let's say East has, the mid-range has 13 points for that one-no trump. We've got 17, so that's 30 points. That leaves 10 to be split between North and West. If we like to imagine there's 5-ish in each hand, we could be falling short of a game. However, I remain convinced that making a penalty double here is going to be a good move. Now, just to say that any double of a no trump bid is for penalties. If I were doubling a suit bid here, let's say East had opened 1 spade. If I was doubling a 1 spade bid or one of any suit bid, that would automatically be a takeout double asking partner to bid. But this is simply saying to partner, I've got a very strong hand. Now, we looked a bit earlier, how strong do you need to be? Well, with 16 points here, we're going to double. And we can do that on a fairly flat and balanced hand. If you've got a very decent hand, you might double on 15. Remember that you will be on opening lead if the contract ends up in one-no trump doubled. If you've got a good solid suit, you can get away with fewer points. Here I'm sticking to the 16 or more points, double, and that's passed out. So it's one-no trump doubled by East. Let's see what happens. We're to make the opening lead as well as having called the double. So we're going to lead 4th down of our longest, strongest suit. That's Queen from partner and the King. That's good. That makes our Ace and Jack of hearts good. We'll play low here, see what partner has. The Ace, that's it. And a heart back from partner. Thank you, partner. That's lovely. So that's 2 rounds of hearts gone. That's 8. 8 gone, we have 4 left. So there is one more out there with East. Okay. And now all our hearts are winners. So we're going to play those off. And that will put quite a lot of pressure on East because of having to throw away so many cards. And then the 4 finally. And now East needs to make all the rest of the tricks. I'm going to lead a club. And we'll play the ace. And the 10. So the last 2 tricks, one for declarer, one for the defense. That leaves East-West down by 3 tricks for a score of minus 800 points. Now that's a massive score. It's a big score because not only did we double them for penalties, but also East-West were vulnerable. Now you can probably see, even if we were in a game as North-South, we couldn't make 800 points. So that's a marvellous score, 3 down. So remembering that score of 800 points to North-South, I just want to quickly see what happens when we don't double the 1 no trump. Now I have seen people bid 2 no trump with this kind of hand, but I think instinctively most people will bid 2 hearts if they don't know about the penalty double. So 2 hearts here seems reasonable. We've got 6 hearts. We might be hoping that partner's got enough to put us up to 4. However, here we go. We're in 2 hearts. I'm going to show you all the hands. Okay, so 2 hearts by South. Partner has not much, 6 points. We've got 23 points between us. We're just going to make this 2 hearts on the deal, and that's fine. That's going to score us 140 points. But I must admit, I prefer scoring the 800, and I'm sure you would do too. As always, I hope you found the video useful. Hold on for more information about the large format lesson book now back in print. We all have different ways of learning. For those of you who like to have written explanations, tables and charts, I'm pleased to say that the A4 sized book, Learn to Play Bridge, 20 Lessons for Beginners, is now back in print and available from Amazon and other booksellers.